about women, and this poem is about women too. So that's like a totally cool segue. Here we go. This is called Candy-Colored Clowns. As soon as the method reading wore off, I was in the library staring at books about women who kill. Why they wouldn't, why they shouldn't, why they couldn't, why they do. Picking up the last volume, I thumbed to page 74. By our second anniversary, he had raped me over 123 times. He didn't call it rape, but I didn't get these bruises flipping pancakes, so I could have if I hadn't learned to bake pancakes, just the way he liked them, light brown and cooked through, no raw dough inside. He didn't like raw dough inside. After the stitches healed from the last time we used a wine bottle on me, I took his charge card and bought a gun. I knew I had to use it before we got the bill. She was sentenced to 10 years by a lenient judge in Rhode Island. I flipped a page to a pre-trial jailhouse interview with a 22-year-old Korean American from LA. My husband had a girlfriend he saw every day. Last night while cooking dinner, he told me, "Clean up the house, she's moving in tomorrow." I could not imagine it. I said, "No, I will not allow it." I went crazy. I grabbed a knife, stuck it in his chest, punctured his lung, pierced his heart. They won't believe he'll live. Was I wrong? Her trial results came after publication. I turned to page 139 with an interview with Faye McKenzie of Tucson. Her words. "He was a nice enough guy. He paid the rent, I paid the rest. He was supportive of my career as a stripper at an all-women's sex club. We always had an honest, open relationship. When I brought home the woman I was seeing at the time, I didn't beat around the bush. I proudly announced she was my lover, and we were adopting a test tube baby whose last name would be a hyphenated combo of hers and mine. For the kid's sake, we would tell the school he was a father. He would be required to show up at PTA meetings, make my morning coffee, and fuck me on demand. He got mad. He screamed obscenities so unoriginal, I suggested he get a thesaurus or seek counseling. After several minutes, he calmed to a jilted 70s mellow speak. He professed that he appreciated where I was coming from and wanted to allow me my space, but this challenge forced him to adopt a contingency plan in which he would no longer provide rent or fucking, yet he would never leave. He would never leave. It was too much. Cheap, lousy, money-hungry shit fuck cow with balls. I was numb for a second, then regained my inner strength and let him have it. I cold-cocked him in the jaw, taekwondoed him in the stomach, and cut up his prick with my teeth. I felt I had no other option. I'm sure the jury will agree. According to the book, she walked. I walked out of the library into the sun, ready to stab any bastard who gave me a moment's grief, knowing that with the right angle of motivation, I'd get off.